I'm over here. I'm only over here so that we can show this. I have permission to do a quick run through of the builder that I utilise for Division 2. So we're just going to give a quick breakdown of this. So first things first, this has been updated, and I'm not sure if people know how to utilise this. If you want access to this, it is free to use. You can literally just Google it, or there in the description below there is a link to the builder itself, as well as a Reddit post for some of the instructions that they have utilised or are handing out for this latest update. Now, I have already had a few questions of how I have Ouroboros on this site, because a few people don't. The reason for this is basically just, it's like a database thing. So what you want to do is go to issues or bugs. This will come up, and then you want to clean local DB. It will basically just reset like your cookies or whatever. I don't know, I'm not a tech person. And from there you should be able to access things like Ouroboros. We also have Backbone, Carpenter, and the new Ortiz X Oro set. They are on here, like Iron Lung as well. Like, it's all on here. You just need to go to issues and bugs and then reset your DB. On to the next thing. There is a huge update coming, which is still being worked on. I kind of want to get a little bit of notoriety, a little bit of hype around it now, because this is actually a really huge update, and it's something they've been working on for a while. This is the dev version, which I luckily have access to. But as you can see, I have skills down here, which is a new addition, and they're also adding in, as you can see, it's still in beta, it's still in testing, but as you can see, there are stats down here. They're not accurate at the moment. They require a little bit of love and attention, but it is coming. So hopefully you skill build players will have a reason to utilize this as well, which is hopefully going to help out everyone. That being said, as you can see here, cooldown is 4,555,104 seconds. I don't know if I have access to the latest up-to-date one, but skills are coming along with the calculations. And speaking of calculations, that brings me quite neatly to the next point. Okay, here we have a standard. This is just FAMAS. We haven't got a talent in at the moment. 4-piece strikers, coyotes, Jessica chest with glass cannon. According to this, our individual damage is going to be 414,720. Brilliant. Glass cannon. Let's just change this to unbreakable. Obviously, unbreakable is not a damage talent. Glass cannon is. We're still doing the same damage. There are issues with this. We have spoken to them about it, and they are working on implementing a different code so that they're able to get more accurate representations of the damage involved in the game, which also leads into this thing, because I don't know about you guys, but on a strikers build, apparently this will do a total over one magazine 3.54 million. On a max strikers build, I can do that in 2 shots. Assuming they both crit on headshot. So, yeah, there is going to be some reworks happening. For the moment, let's try getting a little bit excited about utilising this, because there are some big changes happening, and hopefully we can then start using this as an absolute god tier build tool. At the moment, I would say it's about halfway there. We've got all the gear. We've got the rough understanding, we've got the crit chance going, the crit damage. I'd like to see a toggle for things like Coyote's Mask, depending on what buff you have. Obviously, adding in like weapon talents, this can get a bit iffy, but I don't know, let's just go close and personal. Is close and personal active? Yes, well that would change this 414,720. There are a few things that can happen, and if you have any ideas, put them in the comments below, and hopefully those that are actually in control of this will get back to you. Now, one thing I do wish to stress before anyone starts throwing any hate around, it is done by a very, very small team of people. Very small. I think it's like 6, maybe 8 people who do this for free. These people also have wives, husbands, jobs, children, They go for like romantic walks on the beach. This is a spare time project that they are doing for free. So please do keep that in mind when you're giving your critique. And obviously also do keep in mind that although I'm making this video and things are happening, they might not happen for a week. They might not happen for a month. There are going to be delays and issues simply just because it is essentially just a collection of strangers that have come together with coding experience to make this for us. So there are good things happening, but I'm not sure when. And I'd like to get a little bit more attention about this, simply just because it is a really great tool for us in the community to use and effectively share builds. One of the great things that I like about this is rather than just sending a screenshot of a build where you can't see where individual roles are, I use this because you can look at it and go, look, oh look, weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and then a crit chance mod. Rather than just giving you like a blank build, which essentially just gives you the individual pieces, if you can recognize the symbol of the pieces, and then either just reds, yellows, blues, etc, etc. So for me, I find this a lot more informative, which is why I use this. Anyway, like I said, this is just a quick video. Hopefully we can start utilizing this a bit more. Again, there's links in the description for the site, to the Reddit post about the site. Have fun, good luck, don't die. It's bad for the health.